the man.
Yeah.
Ralo, I don't even give a who he told on. I know 100% he was going to take the stand on me and Lucci. I know. Nigga, that's a fact. On my freedom. On my freedom. That's a fact right here. On my freedom. He agreed to get on the stand on my case.
Say what?
Whatever he knew about me and Lucci beef, if he knew something. He didn't know that. He was in jail the whole time we were beefing. You just squealing, bro. You just in there just trying to get out of jail. You lot of us some punk pet ass. Nigga, sit down.
It is 100% impossible for two defendants with the same exact lawyer to testify against each other. I had Brian Steele, Thug had Brian Steele. I had Drew Finley, Lucci had Drew Finley. So tell me how the could I testify against two niggas with the same exact lawyer? This is 100% a conflict of interest. You ain't got to take me. You can go Google it. So this is the lie that you've been caught in the streets telling wham and dumb, and they believe you without seeing any paperwork. And paperwork is law in the streets. So you telling me I went and told the feds in June of 2018 about some state shit finna happen in 2024? Make some shit out of this, people. Tell me how. You went in that interview lying and crying. I ain't did nothing to none of you niggas. Either you ain't or you been misled, nigga.
Oh, yo, it's Big Ant, the spokesman, man. We back. Another edition of Urban Politicians TV, UPTV. Make sure you stay on your pivot at all times, man. Had to come tap in as we are now another day in of the accusations, allegations, and insinuations of Young Thug and YSL and the conflicts and conversations that it's causing in ATL. As he just recently did this interview with Big Bank on Big Bank Perspectives that dropped last night. Of course, we knew it was going to do 1 million views if you know the internet. I think I seen at one point it was like 90,000 plus watching live. So I knew that people was going to be tuned into it because of the effects it was having. And plus, another day of hearing somebody speak and phone calls being leaked. As more got leaked today as well with Thug and his girlfriend. But all these names getting mentioned, the entire culture was paying attention to what was going to be said in this interview. Well, somebody that Thug has been having back and forth with the last week or so with everything coming out was Ralo. As you heard right there, Ralo responded. He said that he's lying because Thug had threw it up there when they was going back and forth the other week. Hey, man, that nigga was going to go against me. That nigga was going to testify on me and Lucci. Even brought this to the Big Bank interview, but Ralo is saying now that he is lying. How in the H can I tell the feds in June of 2018 on some ish that happened in the state 2021 and 2022? Are you saying I went federal and saw a future crime? Jeff, did you even ask yourself the time frame of things before you said this old dumb A-ish? The sad part is people actually believe this man without even seeing any proof. I don't give a F about you swearing on anything, nigga. Show us any proof where Terrell Ralo Davis was ever even asked to get on the stand. Y'all niggas go from one lie to another. I overly showed proof and receipts for everything I did or said, and I'm willing to walk in any courthouse again and print out the facts. Hashtag YouTube Ralo Chapter 46 Paperwork Party. And he put up the definition or the AI overview of can two defendants testify against each other. It says no, two co-defendants usually cannot testify against each other while represented by the same lawyer because it creates a conflict of interest. A lawyer must provide undivided loyalty to each client, but co-defendants often have conflicting interests, especially if one plans to blame the other or accept a plea deal representing both would force the lawyer to harm one client's defense to help the other. And the thing is with all this is right here, bro, I'm gonna be real with y'all. Y'all can feel how y'all wanna feel about it. Everybody throwing accusations, allegations, and insinuations around right now on this internet. We saw how the interview went. And, you know, people still gonna feel how they feels like 3 hours long. I didn't watch the whole thing. But at the end of the day, I'm gonna just tell it how it is for anybody that's listening and paying attention. When it comes to y'all coming to the internet with this, when y'all coming to the media with this, or y'all putting it out there on these blogs and you post it on your timeline, it becomes a thing of entertainment. And yes, you got the streets that is real life When you log off your phone, you want your name good, you want your brand good, you want your honor high, you want your integrity respected. You don't want nobody to neglect it and tear you down. But I'm going to tell y'all like this, for all parties involved, it just is what it is, bro. You ain't finna get nobody 100% across the board with you, and that's for all of them. Nobody's above the program. Not Ralo, not Young Thug, not Gunna. Now, you can make the people like you more and perceive what they want it to be, but what didn't happen didn't already happen. Ralo's situation, you know, whatever Young Thug is saying, I don't know what's true, I don't know what's not. I'm not here to dig that. I'm just speaking the real on how these things work with common sense and logic, bro. Where when you put yourself out there or somebody else put you out there as one of those guys who have talked to the police, there's certain people and there's certain fans in the game who really don't even care about it, just gonna troll you with it. They're gonna call you for the rest of your career. You just might have got to get numb to it. And then there's gonna be people that's gonna always say, man, you was over there talking to the police. It just is what it is. This is why they say don't have no conversations and no interrogation. Don't you go down and act like you finna give them a destination. You don't want no type of participation with these situations because it's gonna follow you for the rest of the time that you was out here online. It just is what it is, bro. Ralo, I'm gonna be real with y'all. What hurt Ralo? And you know, as a nigga that came rocking with Ralo, fan. Like when Ralo was coming up, I'm watching, I'm loving what he doing in the neighborhood, the community, showing out, take care of people, build and take care of his family. Like, oh yeah, go up, nigga, do your thing. What messed Ralo up, he can feel how he feel about Thug, people cutting him off, people saying things about him. When that phone call came out and you said make it juicy for him, that's the thing that did it for the people, bro. Just keeping it 100. It's gonna be some that's gonna overlook it. It's gonna be some that's not. It's because you created that gray area right there. Ralo has said, hey man, I went with a move. I was lying. I was trying to finesse. I was just running a play so I could get out early. Well, other people gonna say, well, hold on, bro. If you told them this and you said that, well, what else did you say when nobody else was around? Have you done this before? That's just how this game go, bro. I don't make the rules of it. I don't get nothing out of calling nobody no snitch or no rat or no tattletale. I'm just gonna break it down so people can understand the chains of what I call them, the laws of reaction. For every action, there's the laws of relation. For every action, there's a reaction. You understand? There's cause and effect. Because that happened, well, it's gonna be this now. Same thing with Gunna or anybody else who takes a plea deal the way that they took a plea deal before the trial started. Hey man, this is a game. It must end. Yes, ma'am. I know about crimes these guys committed. Hey, we did detriment to the community. If they trying to lock y'all up on gang charges and you go in there before the trial and you tell Funny Willis and the prosecutors what they want to hear, what they drew up on the paper to go against everybody else on this RICO, the other 20 guys, when you take that plea, that's what that's going to be. Niggas just going to be like, hey, bro, you got on. Same thing with Thug. Thug was running the circle game, trying to finesse, all that. That's cool, bro. Do what you do. But you got to know, when you have that conversation and interrogation, you're not supposed to say one thing. You ain't supposed to say one word. Because when you do that, you are now giving them information that they are documenting. Don't go for street niggas. Y'all always want to say, street niggas, you're not a gangster, you're not a street nigga. My nigga, you could be a L7 square weenie. Any lawyer is gonna tell you don't ever talk to the, I don't care if you ain't never had a fist fight in your life. You never talk to the police in the interrogation room because they using everything against you. Their goal is to take the information in, get you to slip up and say too much. That's just what that is. There's nothing for you to talk to them about. So now what happens is, the cause of that, because you did that, the effect of that is, niggas is gonna say, well, hey bro, we don't know what you'd have said in the interrogation room other times. We don't know if there's more of this. Or we don't know what you would say to wiggle out of situation. That's a gray area that get created. No matter how nobody feel about it. I don't make the rules. I'm not above the program. I'm just telling you, even with the fans, because everybody is worried about their perception. That's a part of being a rapper and an entertainer. Your resume, your perception, how the people perceive you, and your narrative. That's what everybody fighting for right now, including Thug with this interview. He want his narrative intact. I just tell boys this, all of this is a part of streets. Ain't none of this nothing new under the sun. If you don't want to get caught up in these politics, because this go on all over the country, just these guys are entertainers, they famous, they got money, they balling and stuff, so people pay attention to them more, but just keeping it 100. This is how the game go, all over the place. Part of it, stay out the way, stay safe, stay blessed, get your money, take care of your family, stay out that mix, so you don't got to worry about this issue. 1,000 for shit show. Stay on your pivot.